this is Missy Ann, and I would like to welcome you to my channel. It's been a while. I put that video out the other day. It was my first one since the 1st of November, or probably earlier than that, or longer than that. But anyway, I am trying to get back in this groove. I did a video the other day, and of course, it was on Married to Medicine, and I did speak on quad web and king and the IVF and the relationship. And it was something that struck me. Um, I don't know if it was in a confessional, if it was uh, something from the green room, or I'm not sure what it was, or if it was a little snippet of what they're going to show on another episode. But anyway, she said something about her man bought her a Rolls Royce. So I said, well, let me just go check into this, Let me just go check and see what's going on with her and her man and the Rolls Royce. So I looked up a couple of resources, and allegedly, I'm going to say allegedly, both resources basically said the same exact thing, that as of now, the social media and the streets are heavy into saying that they are not together. And they're also saying that she does not have that Rolls Royce anymore. It's even being said that in the resources that they're not even sure if he still has that company or works for that company, or whatever he was doing at that company, if he has any affiliation with this company anymore. So, yeah, she said her man. So I'm not sure how far it's been since they did that, the last recording, but it couldn't have been too far back, because they said they did know that they were together November 2025, but no one has seen or heard of them as being together um, from December of 2025 up to the time now, unless it's been in the last couple of weeks or whatever. As of, I think, January the 6th, the last time I checked, there still was no evidence of them being seen together, being together. So anyway, I said he done got sick and tired of Quad. I know there. I don't know. I don't know of no man really, even the most machoest ones, the most um, supposed to be hard ones. She would drive a dead man crazy. Cause she is just way too much. She just overdoes everything. I'm tired of her little, and he's probably tired of her. What do I'm afraid to call themselves, the Southern Belle. I'm so tired of that Southern Belle crap that she be doing. That little accent on her voice that she created, and she's so used to doing it now. So it's a part of her now, I guess. No telling what she does when she's in the house by herself, what she be sounding like. But anyway, yeah, says there's no signs that they're together, nor does she have that car, nor does he still work. More than likely, they don't think he's still even at that same place, and that's a lot probably because of the missing Rolls Royce. I guess it's still missing. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead on and go ahead on from Quad and talk about Simone and her family. That was kind of sad to me. I really felt bad for Simone. That was really hard for me to watch. But I cannot believe that that younger son is feels so entitled. I cannot believe the way he talked to his mama. I cannot believe that he really thinks that she should pay for him to go to lawyer school after she done already paid for him to go to school and he got his degree and now he wants to do something besides that. He wants to do that plus, I guess. And so now he's waiting on her to and buy him a new car. I don't even know what to say. And he's serious. I mean, she done provided a roof over their head the whole time they was in college, and it was the house that belonged to her. And she made them pay very minimum, her and him and the brother together. And she paid for him to go to school. She paid for his car. And he says he needs another car because he knows she's sick of it. No, she ain't sick of it as long as it's running. He can keep driving that. It's him that wants another car. So she's even considering that with some helping, not pay for it. I would hope not. But he is serious, and he really had an attitude because he really thinks she should foot that bill for him to go to lawyer school. Like she don't ever want to have her own life. You are a grown man, really. Both of you guys are grown men, and she has done way more than she really supposed to. Because once you graduate, she can cut you off then and feel no guilt about it. But we don't do that. That's what us mothers don't do. We just keep on and keep on. But Lord, I cannot believe that Cecil just sits there. I mean, I have watched him do that the whole time. I thought at least when it got to serious, real stuff, that these boys need to learn about life, that he would step in a little bit more. But he's just there, just I guess he said the money ain't coming from him, so he's on the kids' side, never on the side of his wife. Like she said, she always has to play the bad guy, while he sits and helps them try to convince you that that's what needs to be done, that you need to help him and support him. See how much of that money of supporting is he gonna provide? How much is he gonna provide to help him go to lawyer school, attorney school? Because I didn't hear him say one thing about how much he was gonna contribute to the fact. So he just seems like he wants to be his boys' friends and they buddies, and road dog, but he's not there to give them any type of life training, any life um, any life guidance. Is just all on his mom, and that's because we do it so often, and they just take advantage, and then that's what men do. They say, "Oh, she got it," but no, he's sitting there like he don't have nothing to say about none of that because he's in agreement with the boys 100% is what it sounds like to me. So I can understand why she is sick of him for real, because that's just really, that's a lot of much. You want me to be the main breadwinner? You want me to raise the kids? You want me to teach them how to be a man? Nope. He is. I thought for sure when these kids got the age they are now that Cecil would step up, and I thought he would be really, really the one that's teaching them how to be a man and how to be a hard worker, and why they need to be a hard worker, how to depend on yourself and pay your own bills. But I haven't heard him say one thing about that in the whole 12 years. I haven't heard him say anything about that. That's only Simone that tries to give them the responsibility, and they still don't take it. It's like when she does that, it's a game. But anyway, I hope shortly, soon, Cecil steps up to the plate, because if the younger one gets any more entitled, as his mom said, if he gets any more entitled and she does not resort to what he wants her to do with her money, I just hope, I'm not gonna say he's gonna be, we're just gonna hope that he don't be a bigger problem for his parents later. Okay, so I'm through with the Simone thing, and let me go to Miss Toya. Toya. Toya is my girl. She's always been my girl on here, but she done went bad crazy. She is talking to her husband like he's a Negro on the street or like a slave or like he's gotta come to her beck and call at the snap of a hand. She was so disrespectful and inconsiderate at that darn party she gave. The party was nice, but she was a booger bear. And I cannot believe she don't see herself the way she treats him, and the way she talks to him. And I know she's mad because these girls, they'll be smiling in her face, and they do always worrying about her and her husband's relationship and their house. And I can understand you get sick and tired, you play in my face, but behind my back, you always talking about me and my house, how many times I done moved, you know, always talking about how me and my husband's relationship is. But y'all ain't telling us nothing about what y'all's relationship is with y'all's husband. Only wants to do that is Simone and Atoya. Nobody really let you in on. And then Contessa and her husband, they pretty transparent. But Heavenly and Quad, never. Y'all are never transparent. Y'all are just big old liars. But anyway, I am glad and I appreciate Mimi and her husband for bringing us and feeling like a breath of fresh air. First of all, bringing us some real family stuff. Nothing fake. Letting us see part of how the family works, you know. And it just was like a breath of fresh air. We got to see her interact with their daughter and their son, and it was fun watching them. Really, it was fun for me to watch them. When they were in the car. But yeah, that was a breath of fresh air, and they brought a real life storyline, not no made up crap. So that's what I enjoyed about them. But let me see, who else did I want to talk about? I really haven't gotten Toya's friend Brandy. Brandy seems like she's pretty cool. She's just pretty cool, laid back, ain't for all the bull crap, and hopefully that is how she's gonna be. But I like Brandy. She just seems cheerful, no matter who she's talking with. She seems to be cheerful. Anyway, you guys, that's about all. I think that's about all I wanted to talk about. I did feel a little sorry. I felt sorry for Heavenly for the first time because she's never been vulnerable until just recently, and I really seen another side of her, the pain side. I see that she's hurt, and I totally understand why she is hurting. But then she still turned around and tried to screw up the doggone party. She still always got to complain about something. Girl, if you don't like the way, I know it was a little bit over the top, but it was Toya. What did you expect? And if you didn't like the way you was being served by a man with underwear on, then girl, just don't be served. Just don't eat the food. You don't have to eat the food because he was serving you with underwear on. I probably wouldn't have wanted to eat it either, but you always got some shit to say to get some stuff started. Anyway, you guys, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will tune in hopefully in a day or so with some updates. Anyway, have a great Sunday, and I will talk to you later. Bye bye. Hey, you guys, it's Miss Missy Ann again. And after I just finished with that video, I just thought about something. Okay, remember I said in the video that people said that they didn't even think he worked at the same place and or had his business, car business, whatever he was supposed to be doing with that car business. But they said they don't even think that he still was working there. I just remembered that she said, maybe you guys haven't seen this little piece of their conversation regarding the IBF. You can tell on here that he's sick and tired. He don't want to be with her no more. He don't want to play this game no more. But listen closely because she says he quit his job to come and with her and be on the show. So I'm sure all he was trying to get was some PR on this show. He had no idea this girl was going to have him all tangled up like she got him all tangled up. But anyway, this is another reason why I think they're no longer together. Just listen, and I'm going to play for this for you, and just listen really, really closely. Let's see here.
Me. Okay? You might look at it a bit different, and I have to acknowledge that too because you have a daughter. And I have to try to look at it from the perspective that you don't have kids. So I think it takes us both trying to see where each other's at. Yeah. So what happens if you don't get the results that you're looking for on this trip? Really, I'm praying that this is our last time. I mean, we're gonna be hopeful, but gotta be practical at the same time. What am I not being practical about? What you told me you didn't mind. You just all we have to do is just make more money. You said you didn't mind. So what's happening? This has been like nonstop. I mean, but we knew that this is what we was gonna have to do. No, we didn't know. We thought it was gonna be one and done. The IVF was definitely taking a toll on the relationship. So it's like you get out of the honeymoon stage and then you go straight into this IVF process. It's been a significant impact. Babe, I don't want to come across like I'm forcing you to do something. It's like nothing like having a child who loves you unconditionally. And it is, but do you let it overconsume you? Or is there a point where we're like, hey, this is practical, this is working, or it's taking too much away from our other lives outside of IVF? Ever since day one, like when I said to you, like, this is a dream of mine, this is what I would like to do, I would like to become a mom. And just being by my side and supporting me through all of this. Like, you literally stop your job. I recognize the sacrifices that you've made for me. Sometimes I don't. I'm not the best with my attitude, and I'm telling you, I'm owning that, okay? You're owning it? Yes. Nobody else can own that. I never want you to think, like, I don't see what you're doing for me, okay? You might look at it a bit different, and I have to acknowledge that too because you have a daughter. And I have to try to look at it from the perspective that you don't have kids. So, I mean, I think it takes us both trying to see where each other's at. Yeah. So what happens if you don't get the results that you're looking for on this trip? Really, I'm praying that this is our last time. I mean, we're going to be hopeful, but gotta be practical at the same time. What am I not being practical about? What you told me you didn't mind. You just said all we have to do is just make more money. You said.
Now, does she look? That's why I let you listen to it a couple of times. Cause does she look or sound like she's begging? Absolutely. I'm not trying to laugh, but she is sound like she knows that the shoe getting ready to drop. She know he is fed up and sick of her and all this pretending. Cause really and truly, they was almost caught off, cause she was supposed to be crying and he was smiling. He was trying to keep from laughing. So just this crap ain't for real. But he's still sick of pretending that it's for real. So anyway, I just hurried them put this together real fast these last couple of minutes because I just wanted to let y'all hear that. and let you know that's why I think they're really not together, because she was really doing some crying there and he was just rolling on with it. But anyway, you guys, see you next time. Have a great tomorrow. Bye bye.